Well, let's see where I'm gonna put this at because y'all not gonna be able to see me. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, battery's already heavy as it is. Let's see something. Trying to get where y'all can see me. All right, that should do it. Okay, my microphone, where it went. Did it drop? Give me a minute, guys. I gotta find my microphone. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hey, how y'all doing, guys? Oh man. Well, I'm gonna be fixing my 84 volt battery, and what's going on is that, um, hey, what's going on, everybody? Oh yeah, what's up, Watt Hustle? Oh man, I can't wait to see that video. I already saw some of it, man. I can't believe we did 106. So, not gonna do any spoiler alert, but y'all need to see the video coming out today on Watt Hustle. So he says it's coming out today at 4 o'clock p.m. So I need everybody to tune in on Watt Hustle's channel, okay? As y'all remember that we did his Movkin bike. We did a 40 volt. That's crazy, man. So we did a 40 volt, 60 amp hour battery. Yeah, Cocoa Biscuits. Yeah, so Cocoa Biscuits, 10 on 2 wheels. Y'all need to go ahead and check it out, man. So y'all tune in his channel as it's going to be scheduled today at 4 p.m. I already saw the sneak peek of it, man, and let me tell you, boy, that I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The bad news is we did overheated the QS273. You know, I do want to make a video talking about those motors. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything like that, but just motors in general. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about like 1500 watts, 1000 watts hub motors, the right combination to get the best performance without, putting too much heat on the motor controlling battery. I'll probably do a video later in that, later on down the road. But anyway, so this is my 120 amp hour battery, and I found out that the first design I did, I thought it was ideal, you know, good on paper. But as I noticed that this part where the discharge wire sits where the crank pedal's at. So I had my discharge wires was hitting the crank. So what I'm gonna attempt to do is to angle them up. So let me show you. So we have our discharge wires going like straight out, and we're gonna turn them to go upwards like this. Okay. That's what I'm going to this battery. And I did brought some new 6-gauge wires because since we're going to be angling these up, we might have a few of them that won't reach the controller. So we're going to be redoing that as well. So that's what I'm doing. Now, I'm not going to do this all day, but I do want to talk to y'all about. Let me take my notification down real quick, so that way we don't have any vibrations. So what's going on, everybody? Okay. All right. So this is what we're going to be doing. I got some chocolate milk here. I ain't had chocolate milk in a long time. That's a given fact right there. So I do have to cut this section because some of these wires, it tends to go inside here, and it's pretty kind of dangerous a little bit because I don't want to cut the negative and end up touching the positive. But I do have to make an incision down here so that I can pretty much can angle these up. Like say for instance this on my discharge wire. Might have to just take that off. I don't know. I might just take them all off, to be honest, and then I can reposition them how I want to. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off. So I'm going to take this one off right quick. Okay. It's tangled up with this other discharge wire, so I'm gonna try to get all this stuff straightened out. All right, I think. Okay, let's put this down. So yeah, that's what I want to do. Trying to get some most of this stuff straightened out. You know, wasn't thinking right now. This is straightened out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and position. I'm gonna go and start positioning these up. And what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and start to cut. Cause man, last time I worked on this battery, man, we, I mean, it it gave a fireworks show, to be honest. And it kind of, you know what I'm saying, made me a little weary of that. Oh man, that thing touched my glasses. So, all right, I might need to. So what y'all been doing? What y'all been going on today? What y'all been doing today? And I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty cold. Let me see if y'all got any, okay. All right. Just make sure I ain't missing no comments or anything like that. Man, I'm telling you, man, it's been a rocky road, man, over here. You know, just life itself, you know. Yeah. Okay. So getting that part down, boy, this junk is scary. Huh? Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I've been supposed to do this. I actually was supposed to, I got to draw a template out so that way Maurice can make me a battery bag. And that is one of the reasons why I took this off from the get-go is for Maurice to make me another battery bag, I'm gonna say. But anyway, I am getting all this cut up so that way I can see what the heck I'm doing. Let me see. I just finished. Oh man. So did you? Hey, how you doing, Bernard? Oh yeah, man. It was like 30 degrees here. It was 30 degrees here. What hustle? How cold it was down there where you stay at? And guess what? Maria was talking about riding the e-bikes that night. I said, heck no, I ain't finna ride no e-bike, man. Too cold for that. I mean, the last 2 nights we rode e-bikes, man, my hand was so freaking cold. I mean, I was doubled up with jackets and stuff, but yeah. So we hit around about 30 degrees. Cocoa Biscuits down here in Florida. And hey, White Hustle. Hey, so oh, went down to 45. So you a little bit warmer than we was here. Hey, White Hustle. So the part when you said it moved my car, it was too funny, bro. Yo, yeah, okay. Dang, that's pretty warm down there where you up there where you at, Bernard. Yeah, man. White Hustle said it moved my car. Oh, y'all gonna see all that, man. Y'all just wait, man. I can't tell y'all too much though. But yeah, I mean, I knew it was fast. I knew because I fully charged that thing up just right before we do the speed run. Oh yeah, I think everybody had fun that day. Yeah, everybody had fun that day, man. I mean, you know. Oh man. So let me show y'all what all this contraction looked like. So as you can see, my discharge wires look. So this is actually positive on this side, and this side is negative. So I have 2 of my negative wires going down in this side, and then 2 positive right here. It is a little bit confusing how it all looks, but I'm just going to be angling this like how it's straight. I'm gonna be going like kind of bring this upward, so I'm about to kind of bring most of the discharge wires up a little bit further right there. And yeah, so that's how I got the the discharge wires and all this stuff. So now, since I got all this out the way, I'm going to go ahead and angle all this up, since I got the positive and all this stuff. And then I'm going to put some glue, cover it up, because this is where, like, this is where, you know, the bottom half of the battery is going to be at. So this up here is where the battery is going to be resting against where the handlebar is at. So, and I have to reinforce that, and I have to reinforce my frame too. So before I put this battery back in, I got to reinforce my frame just a little bit to on some welds, not necessarily the welds, but it was part where I didn't weld. So I wanted to just weld those up, and then I'm gonna do some protection on the top battery with my handlebars, my stanchions. So my stanchion was hitting the corner of the battery, and I want to make a piece of metal right there to protect that from, you know, from getting, messed up. So anyways, so that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to go ahead and position some wires now. And I'm just going to start positioning those in an angle. Then what we're going to do, we're going to put some hot glue on it. Okay, got discharge wire. Okay, so that's in the angle. Guess I'm gonna try this one. And that's all I'm doing, to be honest. That's all I'm doing. And once I get this done, then I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm going to start on the other side. I had to bring the big guns out because the solder iron, my older one, it wouldn't even try to, like I say, that's basically all I'm doing is just angling all this stuff up. We're gonna go ahead and put some more solder down here. Well, this has flux in it. I do got some flux, but this is flux core wire, and yeah, I know it makes it way easier. But I did it kind of heavy duty because I don't want, I don't want it to come back off again. But I got a solder iron, man. That is no joke. I got a solder iron that's no joke, Bernard. So let me get this. So I'm going to make this. Okay. And so y'all see what I'm doing. Let me show you. See what I'm doing? So I'm making it where it's gonna go upwards instead of straight. That's what I'm pretty much doing. So I got one down. I'm gonna do another one right quick. Let me see here. Hold on 1 minute. I had a call. I don't know who in the hell it was. Yeah, Bernard. So when I make, what's up? With this 3,000 watt kit, 6-8 controller, you'll be around about 50 to 55 miles an hour. Depending on the controllers as we speak, but yeah, that'll get you up there pretty decent. That's what I wanted to talk to a lot of guys about, because live sessions not gonna when we doing live, it's not gonna go to all the audiences that's on my channel. It's gonna go to a few that like y'all that tunes in every time. And so I want to talk to y'all about those motors and batteries, like the right combination. It's getting hot in here. I don't have the heater on. I mean, not the heater, but the AC on, because it was really cold. Let me go and turn the heater on. I mean, not the heater. So y'all come with me right quick. So, all right, let me just go and turn this. The wife sleeps. She works at nighttime, and we're gonna just put it on 74. put on 74 degrees right quick, you know. Trying to do a little something, you know, before I go get e-bike kid. All right, let's put y'all down. True nerds will always tune up. Okay. What's up? You say you put that what, a sun run filter? It's getting nice and cool here now. Oh man, it's getting so. Boy, I was burning up, so it's 12:39. Just don't want to miss getting Jacoy. And okay. Hey, I got a topic for y'all. So I get a Gmail. All right, and y'all tell me if this is true or not. So it's saying $2,000, right, within the federal district deposit payment coming in November of 2025. The complete guide for eligible Americans. Is that? I mean, I know we had got a stimulus check a while back when Trump was in office, but I just want to know, is that? Oh yeah, hit that bike button. Oh yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to be talking about politics or anything like that, but I just wanted to know because, I mean, it does. Oh, did I put some? Okay, so let's go here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So let me put this down right quick. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me see what y'all talking about. 2K is, that's a lot more batteries. Yeah. Oh, that's what I thought too. Yeah, man. I'll be watching out for that as well. Cause you know, I mean, okay. All right, Mr. Boss Man. Heck, yo. All right. So I'm hoping that shouldn't. So I'm gonna have these two turn up, and that shouldn't, you know, interfere with nothing else. I just want to make these a little bit thicker too. You know what I'm saying? Hannibal, what's going on, man? Yeah, man. You see what I'm doing, man? Just rearranging some wires on my 84 volt battery. Just having some technical difficulties with the discharge wires. And no, I ain't got no mag wheels yet from anybody. And I only have one, but it belongs to somebody, and I can't even get a hold of them to sell it, you know. Yeah, man, appreciate it. Okay, so let's go ahead and so we got maybe one more to do. And then we're going to, I'm telling you guys, man, working on batteries this big, it is dangerous hell, man. You know, like, you got to take your time on this stuff, you know what I mean? So it's not like working on, you know, small 72 volt, 20 amp hour batteries or 40 volt batteries. I mean, we're talking about a huge 120 amp hour battery, you know what I mean, with a lot of amps, a lot of voltage, you know, and that's another reason why I want it done. You know, do this one time, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to go back and through it like I dropped the battery and it hit his corner. It hit the corner right here. Then I had a bad voltage drop and stuff like that, you know. And that really made me freaking, it made me mad, man, because, you know, I mean, I don't want to be going through this crap, do this crap all the time. But the voltage is good. Everything is good. I mean, really good, to be honest. And what I'm doing now is just going ahead and kind of fortify this up a little bit, you know. And I'm almost done, you know. I'm gonna do that just in case. Because I was thinking about, Bernard, I was really thinking about moving all this out of here, out of my closet and into the garage. Because, you know, things happen, shit happens, you know, these people think they do this and all this high performance stuff. They think they do this and doesn't have any incident happen. But I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like being, that's like being a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's only sometimes you can get away with somebody snitch on you, you know? Like, you can get away with, building batteries. You might run into one of your discharge leads might cross over, negative might cross into the positive, you know what I mean? And call it short. See, I didn't want that. Let me see. I mean, that's up high enough. It's up high enough, but it's not where I want it. It's not where I want it. And I mean, if I need to bring this up. So I need to bring this up higher. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna turn this. Hold on, guys. Let me heat this up again. Cause there's some thick wire, man. There's some thick wire. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. That should do it. That should do it. All right. Okay, so I got this pretty much where I want it. Cause it's gonna go like that. So I got that pretty much where I want it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue all this in together. If I had long enough wire, what I could have did is move everything in the middle. Everything can come in the middle. And that's what I think, let me see. I want to see, I don't have, what I can do, I'm going to tell you something. What I can do, I can go on the positive side and cut it. So I'm going to have most of the stuff in the middle so it can be one bundle instead of 4 separate strands of wire. But anyways, guys, so I'm very happy that I collided with Watt Hustle. And by the way, he did reach over 500 subscribers. So that is awesome. And see, that's the kind of stuff, man, when you collabing with people, say on YouTube, and not just me, just anybody, you get a lot of help and get a lot of support from the people. That's hold on. Okay, I just have to put it right here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this in one bundle. Yeah, man. So, he's not done yet. He's gonna be back up soon, and we're gonna be building a 72 volt battery for his Enoki, and that's going to make his bike go really fast. It's going to be like really fast. And let's see, make sure I don't have no heat spots on my cells. So that's what's up, man. Man, sometimes let me tell you something, guys. So heck yeah. Now, Watt Hustle, this is not about you, but this is more about YouTube and the channel when it comes to this e-bike stuff. As I done gained so much, I'm not saying I'm the best, and I'm not saying I'm the god of e-bikes. I never will be that. I'm gonna never call myself that, because every day we're still learning. We're still learning about e-bikes. There's new technology, new batteries coming out, new hub motors. I am getting a new hub motor for my bike. It's going to take time financially, because we're dealing with financial crisis at the same time. But when I tell you I'm gonna do it, I'm going to do it. Just like I made an announcement a few months back that I was going from 72 to 84, and I got it. Hey, what's up, Daryl? X-Man, what's going on, man? Okay. Yeah, man, we just sitting here this working on my battery, just doing some touch-ups and stuff. Do I even have tape? Okay, I got a little tape, so I might have to go get, but what I was saying, I know somebody on YouTube. Oh, so it came to a point, there's a lot of companies that's making e-bikes. We have dual motor e-bikes. We still got a single motor, like the 750 watts. We got gear hub motors that's putting out 1500 watts. You know what I mean? And this is my opinion. Take it how you like. Take it how you want to take it. But the gear hub motors. A lot of people are saying that the gear hub motors is better for hills. I'm just going to just say that is not true. Just because with a direct drive, if you put power to it, it will go up a hill too. But there's only one drawback with the gear hub motors. They only can go so fast because you have this planetary gears in there that's actually reducing the motor speed to produce torque. And and I did some testing on e-bike kids. Like I was having a conversation with one of my friends about this setup anyways. And we done went through 3 Bafang G60 motors, and it's not really made for speed. It's made for efficiency, because you have the motor operating at its maximum efficiency without having a load on it, that much of a load on it as a direct drive, because direct drive is only 1-to-1. And so better efficiency. Companies can get away with running a low amp battery. And when I'm saying low amp battery, like a low power battery, and still run at a good speed. The maximum is 20 miles an hour because of the law, blah, 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 and all this stuff. But where I'm going with this is that I didn't built, my whole family got e-bikes built by me. I built all my family their batteries. They're riding, including my buddies and stuff. And Louis, okay. Oh, so I don't know. It's that, I know a lot about e-bikes as much as far as, e-bike goes. It's just that sometimes when you type in, that's another thing. I don't know why they don't use metal gears. That is a good exclamation. But I'm thinking if they use metal gears, they have to use some sort of lubrication other than grease. Some sort of like transmission fluid or motor oil that doesn't conduct electricity. I can't say that word. But what I'm saying is that there's a lot of companies, right? There's a lot of companies that's just making e-bikes, damn on the same frames. They're going towards dirt bike. They're going towards moped styles. And I'm not saying that's wrong by any means. What I'm saying is that, it's cool that they're doing that. But the thing is, they're putting pedals on this is not practical for a moped, because you have to have cadence yourself to pedal these bikes. You know what I mean? If something goes bad, you sitting down on this like a, like that. You know what I mean? It's going to get to the point where they're going to have to start, getting those bikes registered and all that stuff. So it's going to be the point where it's going to be like a motorcycle category. It probably always is, but they're taking the e-bike way out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And, I guess you can have the best of both worlds when it comes to gasoline and electric, but another thing too is that it's so common now that you see these on e-bike channels. Like, say if you just type in e-bike, you're really not going to see DIY no more. You're not going to see no more e-bike conversion kits, unless you actually type in e-bike conversion kits, you're going to see the same old brands, even brands I never heard of. Like the Rad Star or something like that, like I never heard that. Concord, saying you hearing, you seeing these e-bikes now, but the DIY stuff is pretty much, it's not in existence when it comes to search history. So therefore, it's almost to a point where I don't even watch e-bike channels no more. I watch my own channel. There's some channels like Watt Hustle, I watch his channel. There's certain channels I watch because the guys, they're not exaggerating how fast the bike goes. They're not praising the company. And, they're like when I do a review, I'm telling you the hard honest truth. You know what I'm saying? So if a company gives me a bike review, I'm gonna say, look, this bike is fast. It's 35 miles an hour. It is fast. Definitely, you can definitely give this bike a go, but I'm not kissing no company's butt, man, over this stuff. You know what I mean? Because for one thing, there are people that probably never seen speed before that thought that, and I'm just being honest, okay? You know what I mean? I'm not bragging or anything like that. I'm like saying like these bikes go 60 miles an hour. Oh my God, I'm crazy. It is so fast. I'm like, and I'm looking like, man, my son's bike can cruise at 60 miles an hour. I got my kid's e-bike kid's bike can cruise at 60 miles an hour. I mean, so I'm like, so it's getting boring. That's what I'm just being blunt with it. It's just getting boring now. So I don't really indulge in that no more. You know what I mean? So I just been sticking with like, my usual like crime and networks and stuff like that. Like before I even got in e-bike stuff and everything, you know what I mean? But it's just a flood of e-bikes now, man. Yeah, man. And I'm not even with all that, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, when I first started this channel, I wasn't even about, like reaching 1,000 subs and all that stuff. To be honest, I was going to upload one video and that was it. That was it, man. I was, oh, I got him. I got the Billville, but all I did was on the Watt Hustle bike, I made a battery for it and I did put a 5,000 watt kit on there. So I did do the video on that. It's going to come out soon. Yeah, 30 miles an hour. I don't know. 30 miles an hour is pretty fast. But if you ride in traffic, then no, it's not fast enough. You got to be like 45. I think 45 is right the sweet spot, people going down the roads and stuff, especially if you're going in a 35 mile an hour zone, I'll say like between 45 and 50, So yeah, Exodus, I did make a big video and it's not that hard to do e-bike conversion. So say if you haven't like an Inoki AQ77 or something like that, or a Pro Max, it's not hard. All you have to do is get the white motor, because those dropouts on the Inoki, they're pretty wide. So you can't just fit a QS on there. So I did one with a QS 205 and I had to actually reshape the dropout to fit, because the QS only has 150 millimeter dropout. Now QS does make a QS 205 almost the same axle as the one on the QS 273. Now the QS 273 has a longer axle and the QS 205 has a short axle. So it's harder to fit those motors in those wide dropouts. That's the reason why we went with a NB Power 5,000 watt on the Watt Hustle's bike, because the dropouts was just right, almost too right. I mean, we had to like maybe a millimeter of spread we had to do to fit that motor in there. So it really wasn't no washers to be needed to space it out. Let me see what you're saying, Cocoa Biscuits. Oh shit, I got more. Well, the pouch cells. Let's talk about pouch cells. They are pretty much the future of technology when it comes to EVs. But the thing is about them, and they're safer, but the thing about them, you can't fit those on an e-bike unless you have an e-bike that just with a large square triangle like the Ehora FT01. They have a nice square frame. So let me see. I did a video on one already, Exodus. I did one, okay? You got to watch my channel. I did one already on the Movcan. I haven't put out the one on the Inoki yet. Those are the ones that Wild Hustle actually brought me to. So it's on my channel. You just got to look for it. On the Movcan, it's just only a 40 volt, 60 amp hour battery, ran it parallel to the 20 amp hour battery on top. And that's what I did. Let me see how I'm going to do this. That should work. That should work. So I'm going to move it from there to there. And then I cut off the access on the other side. That's what I'm going to do. So that's all you got to do, bro. And it's on there. I mean, I can make a ton of build videos. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing a 24-inch tummy bike for like a woman or man that's too short. For a 26-inch wheel, I can actually build them a 24-inch wheel, you know. So it can you know, be a lot shorter. Okay, so I got that done. Now I'm gonna do this one. This one, yeah, I'm gonna aim that up too. So I pretty much did the one on the negative. Now I gotta do the positive. So there's two things I gotta do with this battery. I gotta do, so I did the negative. The negative is fine now. All we have to do now is we need to do the, Jake, what's going on, man? Let me see what you got going, what you got to say. Oh shit, yeah, nice. Yeah, that's nice. And that's another thing. You can get these bikes to go pretty fast. I mean, like really fast. Let me put some, I don't like the way that was. Yeah, you can get these bad boys to go fast, you know what I'm saying? But it takes money, man. It takes money. You can't do it on stock components alone. I mean, I just got to tell y'all right now, and I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of people, you know, they want to, you know, try to go fast on the stock components. And I did a video on the shunt mod controllers, you know. I mean, shunt mod controllers, I mean, you can get a little bit. You're not going to get no speed. You definitely going to get acceleration. I did a shunt mod controller, and it's a hit and miss, to be honest. It is a hit and, yes. We're going to be, I want to build an electric go-kart. I'm going to start off with electric go-kart first. I'm going to try to buy one of those hammerhead. I want to try to buy a hammerhead go-kart. Take the motor out, and then I'm probably end up going to, hold on. Oh yeah. So you say you can't see a Bluetooth on your phone? You got, it depends. The 7235 does not. You need a Bluetooth dongle with that controller. That does not have a built-in Bluetooth. If you're trying to know what that is right there. Okay, I hope I did this right. Damn, I know I should have did. Okay, I might do that on the other side. Let me see. It's built on yours, so I mean, I understand how you can't see it. If you got the app, you open the app. Okay, so throttle doesn't have a key lock. I mean, no. I mean, most of the throttles on mine don't have a key lock. I have to purchase that separate. So usually I put an on and off switch on it to turn the controller on. I just did a key lock because I got tired of the on and off switch not working correctly. So the key lock was a more reliable switch to turn your bike on and off, you know what I mean? So yeah, we did. We broke our speed record on the videos coming up at 4 o'clock. We broke our speed record, which is it kind of had emotional impact on me because of the fact that my stepson passed away. He died in a motorcycle crash, and I really wanted him to be here to break his own record, but he wasn't here. But you do need 70. You can do it on 72 going out to the party. So you can do it on 72 volts, but it has to be light. So it has to, hold on. Let me talk to him. I'll be back with you. It's Merch TV. Just hold on 1 minute. Cause some of those questions I can't really answer on the live session. Y'all really need to email me at the E-bikeguy08@gmail.com, and I can answer most of the questions there. You know what I'm saying? That you asking, but the key lock, yes, it makes a difference. It's reliable for one thing, and you don't have to worry about nobody stealing it easily because of the key lock. So that's what I'm gonna start doing on Tommy bikes. If I start building for future customers, is I'm going to be installing a key switch. I don't want a key switch with a throttle. What's up? Crosamos, what's going on? Not much, but so it's going to be a key switch in place of the on and off switch, and then you have like a silver-on throttle or a domino throttle, whatever throttle you want. You know what I mean? You don't have to be integrated because those throttles, it's hard to change out grips, because a lot of people want grips on their e-bikes, and you stuck with whatever you get from the Amazon or AliExpress. So now back to the other question about what it takes to get 100 miles an hour. If you have a heavy e-bike, I mean heavier than my e-bike, you're definitely going to need to go 84 or better to do 100 miles an hour. So yeah, so just get a key switch. That's all you want. Just e-bike, just say e-bike key lock. And I mean, I pay like $7 for mine on Amazon. So they're plentiful, and they're, they're cheap. But and then another thing too, from 72 to 84, I noticed that it's not as slow getting up to speed. It's actually pretty quick to get up to speed now with 84 volts. And I just went 24S. Another thing about me, I like to be different. You know what I mean? A lot of people go on 96 volts. A lot of people go on 108 volts. People going on, I never seen 88. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about either a 25S or a 24S. And I thought just 24 and 24, said had that even, square, like, 24 by 24. I thought that was pretty cool at the time, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. I mean, 60 volts is good too, you know what I mean? What's up now? So we got this. So that's disappointing, bro. Why are you trying to answer the question? I brought this MF because of you. How you brought something because of me? You just ordered it right then. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So he just ordered a switch because of me. What you ordered, man? Like what I did to you that you brought some, and and now all of a sudden you mad at me because I answered the question or something. That's another thing. Oh yeah. So that's another thing too about, saying getting this stuff, saying you don't have to take my word for it. You get it how you see fit your e-bike. You know what I mean? So I brought a switch first. So okay, so now you need a key lock. No, you do not need a key lock. I'm gonna tell you plain and simple, no. Okay. When I started this YouTube channel, I had an on and off switch, bro. On and off switch. And then I recently went to a key switch just because it was more reliable than a on and off switch. So that's what I was saying right there. Oh yeah, and I was trying to say that too. You know, what I'm saying, you get all that stuff off Amazon. I was thinking about a voltmeter too, but because this display, man, is giving me problems. So this is a Challenge display, same one I got on my bike, and it's giving me problems. I'm not saying like the screen or touch screen. I got it programmed for at 84 volts, but it's still showing 100% fully charged. Even though I'm at 84 volts, which is 50%, it was still showing 100%. So I'm like, well, damn, what the hell? You know what I mean? So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, man. I don't know if I want to go back to one of these. I don't know if I want to go back to one of these or stick to one of these. It's just that I like the what features it has. It has Android Auto. It has Apple CarPlay, GPS. It has all this stuff. You can play music from this through speakers. See these wires, the green wire and the brown wire. These are your speaker wires. So you can actually hook speakers up to this and play music off of. This one you can't, but this one's more reliable. That's all I can say. If you get a program right or calibrated right, this is more reliable than this, as far as voltage and speed, all this stuff. You can't display your power on this, but you can play display your power meter on this. And when I'm saying power meter is that when you give it throttle, it actually, you can read how much amps you put into it all the way to 100. Let me see. Yeah, so let me put this back. All right, so okay, we got this done, and oh shoot, so we got this done. We're gonna put some Kapton tape on it for a little bit. So we're gonna give these discharge wire a good covered up, and then we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna do our positive, because I do want to ride my e-bike, and I do want to talk to y'all on my videos about stuff like this, like motors, controllers, throttles, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And say how fast you trying to go. And e-motorcycle build. I don't think I'm gonna build an e-motorcycle. For one thing, if I do it, it's going to be around here. I'm not going to be riding on the city. I'm not going to go on the streets. I ain't got time to be registering or I got to go to school and get motorcycle endurance license. You know what I mean? I got a car if I want to go somewhere. So, I mean, if I do build one, it's going to be like a dirt bike, basically like based off of like a 450 frame or something like that. But nothing crazy like, like those, what you call them damn bike, fly e-bikes, nah, I ain't. And it's not just that I don't want to, it's just that, I don't want to hear it from the police, to be honest. And that's right. So motorcycles are heavier and need more power. That is a good topic to explain, because my son e-bike kid, he can do 80 miles an hour on his e-bike, which terrifies the hell out of me. And he has a 20 inch wheelbase. I mean, not wheelbase, but 20 inch wheel. He got a QS 205. He got a far driver 72530 controller. And I just made him a brand new 72 volt battery out of P45Bs. And his on the mode 1 on my bike, he's on mode 3, but he can accelerate me. He can accelerate me. If we go out here and race on this dirt right now, his bike will just accelerate me on mode 1. And that ain't no joke. And then we talking about lifting the wheels off the ground. We talking about, yeah, straight up lifting the wheels off the ground he's doing. Oh, man, yeah. Oh. Yeah, what? Oh. Okay. All right, no problem, man. Crosmos, yeah, I got you, man. Just whenever you're ready, man. I got you. Oh man. So yeah. Yeah, I want to hurry up and get this battery back on it, because I wanna ride my bike. It's just been, been sitting there for 2 days, but it been cold. It been really cold here, guys. I know y'all guys up north, up in the States right there, man, where it gets like truly cold, man. And yeah, and you know what, Coca Biz, that's what I was aiming for. I was aiming to build a bike that looks traditional, you know. Oh man, it's about to snow here. Man, listen, I mean, it got really cold last night, man. About in the 30s. And I swear I thought it was gonna freaking, well, at least snow in Pensacola. And I thought it was gonna do that, man, because it was like so cold. Hey, it brought the house down to 60 degrees. We turned the AC off around about 74. When we got up that morning, it was 60. Yeah, it was 63 degrees in the house, which was crazy, boy. I felt like I was in one of those Disney movies. What'd you call it? Frozen? Woo! Boy, that was crazy. Let me go and tape this up. Oh, you in the UK? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you warm up there, man. Yeah. Man, yeah, so, yeah, it got really cold, man. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna build an 84 volt quad. I want to do that. I want to build a go-kart. If I come across a roller, let me see. I think what's the best quad to do it off of? A lot of people do it off the 450, like a 450 size quad. I was thinking if I had like a oh yeah, man. Oh man. So it was oh yeah, hey, yeah, man. It's not no other, man. I just gotta put it out there, to be honest, because the Tommy bike, man, it feels original. It's like one of those bikes, man. You can pedal on the sidewalk. You can turn the bike completely off and still pedal. Let me see, because can't be late to get my son because he's in school. So it's all right, 1:15. So you can, turn the bike completely off and still pedal this bike and don't have no resistance. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. Yeah. And okay. And so, and all of a sudden you can turn the bike on and get out there on the highway and ride with the cars. You can dare to race them, to be honest. You can dare to race them. I ain't gonna lie about that. QS 180 motor. Yeah, I was debating on that too. You know what I mean? I don't know where I'm gonna go. I want a strong motor though, cause like I said, I want to get a hammerhead go-kart, cause that already come with full suspension already. And I wanted to, add a something like that. It's gonna be a QS mid-drive, but I just don't know which one. But I know I'm gonna do a 96 850 controller. I'm not gonna go berserk and get the 1200 and 1800. Something like an 850 controller. I'm gonna use the EBE 50 PL cells, and I'm gonna do an 84 volt go-kart. That thing should be fun as hell though. I'm not even gonna lie. It should be fun just ripping that thing and up and down the up and down the woods, man, because we got a lot of riding trails here. we do have a lot of riding trails, man, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I can't wait. So let me show you what I did, guys. When I finish this, I'm not done with it yet, but I'm gonna show you what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I did angle them up. That's gonna be away from the pedals, so I'm not have to worry about it no more. And this battery, let me tell you something. Guys. You don't have to worry about range when it comes to a big battery. Now this heavy. It don't cap me on it, but it is heavy. Okay. But man, it comes with the awesome price, it have range. I mean, like, I haven't charged this battery up in 2 weeks. And I think we charged it up at 100 volts. That's when we did that speed run. And I guarantee you, he did 3 runs. That video y'all gonna watch, he did 3 damn runs on it. And then when we came back, it was at 98. It was at 99. I ain't gonna cap, I ain't gonna lie. It was 99.2 volts, and did 3 races. It was on mode 2, so it was pulling about 600, upwards of 600 amps, and it mode like mode 2, 98 or 99 volts. And I rode this bike like twice already to like Dollar General, which is like 2 miles down the road, 2 or 3 miles down the road. And I rode there twice. I think I rode there one time to get some aluminum foil, and I rode another time to get some chicken grease or some vegetable oil, because we were making fried chicken. We was cooking fried chicken. Oh yeah, man. Hey man, thank you very much, man, for just showing your love, man. You know, like I was telling Cocoa Biscuits over the phone, man. You know, saying I came from sleeping in the minivan. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm not even gonna even allow that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, 6 months of sleeping in the minivan till where I'm at now. You know what I mean? You know, I think I was being blessed. You know what I mean? And yeah, I want to put some foam. I'm not going to cover it up. So let me show y'all what I got going. I'm going to tape a little bit right here up. And then I'm going to, because I'm getting the battery back soon. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. So looks brand new. Man, this battery was dirty. I ain't going to lie. Hey, so I took this off road, man. I took this out in the trails. I was with my next door neighbor, my rider. He had a white four-wheeler, a blaster, and then I was with some other guys on the side-by-side, a man and a wife, and I was riding with him, man. I got the battery and everybody dirty as hell. Oh, yeah, man. So I take this off road and everything, bro. I don't discriminate, man. I don't say, nah, I built my e-bike just to ride the road. No, boy, I'm finna ride. Oh. Somebody asked me why I didn't race that 450. Have y'all seen the latest video I put out? And it was with the 450. We had e-bike woman on blaster. We had bro on the white blaster, and we were just riding around. And I said I was doing a review on the Mocan, and then I took the Mocan back, got my bike, and I raced. So somebody on the comment section asked me why I didn't race. Okay, the answer was I tried to see if he was going to race me, but I think he saw my bike zip up down the road. He didn't want to race no more. That's the reason why I didn't race the forward, because he didn't want to race. He stays out. He's out here right now. All right, let me show you. So let me show you what I got. So as you can see, I aimed this up. So all the wires, they was going right here. They was coming out like this and straight down like that. So now I had to get them and put them in the corner so it won't touch my crank. So it's not going to touch my crank no more. That's the reason why I did that. All right. So, you know, whew. Okay. Somebody explain why you're cascading for a 25S. What? 96S or 96 volts? No, I'm talking about, no, I was going to go with 20. I know I was saying something about going with a 25S, but the reason why, y'all heard me swallow. So the reason why I didn't want to go 25, because the active balancer only support, you know, 24S, and I didn't see a BMS that handles 1,000 amps for cheap. So this active balancer, as you can see here, so this active balancer is a 10A, It's an inner key, and it's still working, I believe. Let me see. I'm done with this, so let's flip this battery over. I'm still in my pajamas, guys, so I ain't been not working. Damn, this battery's heavy. Okay, okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Okay. Woo! Battery's heavy. Okay, so reason why, so I have the bouncer, it's still on. So this Bluetooth is saying that it's not connected. Green light means everything's a go. You have a red light, that means there's a fault. There's a yellow light means that it is in balancing mode. Okay, so now my wants to wake up. Oh man, this battery. So anyways, guys, what I was saying that I'm gonna make a video. Oh, nice. So I'll make a video on a different setup. And you know what, there are some YouTubers that does know a lot, way more than I do, but they take it to the point where they know too much. That's what turns a lot of people like myself off their channel. But they did say something that did make sense, and it still dawns on me every time I try to come up with this situation. Is one of them said that they actually tried to sue me over that battery fiasco. He commented on his video, not my channel, but his channel. He said, going fast ain't cheap, and cheap ain't going fast. And at the time, didn't really care, didn't really know what it means, you know, and so I just took it and, you know, ran with it. But when I got my QS205, and I didn't get the QS205 on the 29-inch MTX rim just because I want to go faster. I got it because I like the way it looks. Okay, so as a YouTuber that inspired me to get that motor, I said, well, if it can be done on a bicycle like that, then I want to put on my 29-inch Schwinn Axum DP. So I might just turn it off and wait till I get I go get E-bike kid. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna keep my hot glue on. And so, and he was right. And he was definitely right, because I can have so many stories to tell y'all, man, about my trials and tribulations, you know, and I'll be here all day and all night. So he said that's a slogan. That was one. And then the channel said that you have to pay to play, which he was right as well. Because this stuff ain't cheap when you're trying to go fast. Now, sure, you can go find you a 1500 watt kit that has display, controller, wheel, torque arms, if you in the distribution block that you put the phase on. You can find one of those for about $300-400. Then you have to get the battery. So you can go on AliExpress, Alibaba, even Amazon, get you like a $200-300 battery. So all that you're gonna invest in about $500-600 in a battery and a kit. And we're talking about like a 1500 watt kit. We're not talking about 3000, anything like that. So, and the cheap ones and the batteries we're talking about is 40 volt, maybe 52. Okay, so because anything going from 60 to 72 volts, you're gonna pay a little bit more. So, you know, when you're going with those voltage range, you're gonna invest in about $500-600. You're gonna get your bike. You got your bike up and running, and you ride it, and you love it. And even when I say this, it ain't gonna last. What I mean by it's not gonna last, because you're gonna pick up that urge to want to go faster. You're gonna pick up that urge to want more torque, want more acceleration, want more range. that 52 volt or 40 volt, 20 amp hour, 19 amp hour, 15 amp hour battery that you pick up just don't have enough range for you to go across town and back home. You know, you go across town, hang out with your homeboys, and then you come home and you already at 20% battery because you picked up this 19 amp hour battery for a couple $100 on Amazon. And now you want to figure out how can I get faster, but don't want to spend the money. Well, that's impossible. That's going to be virtually impossible unless somebody just give you something, which are 9 times out of 10, they ain't going to happen unless you really friends with somebody or they just don't want it no more, because everybody wants $1. Everybody's out for $1. You know what I mean? It used to be like that back in the old days, back in the 90s, early 2000s, something like that, where people didn't want their crap no more. Oh, just take it out my yard. You know, just get rid of it. I don't want it no more. I don't want to see it no more. Just come pick it up. You know, you remember those days, guys, where you can just, you know, see something up under a tree, an ATV, a car, or rusty old bike, and then you catch the owner out there and say, hey, what you gonna do with that? You want to sell it? That old thing up on that tree? Nah, man, you can go ahead and get rid of it. I was thinking about taking it to the scrapyard. That's what I'm talking about right there. Now, that same episode or same scenario. Hey, man, you wanna sell that? That thing. Give me what you gonna give me for it? You know, they want you to bid on it. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is that now, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna probably pay about maybe $40 to $300, depending on what it is, sitting up on a tree for about a year. You know what I mean? And you know, I mean, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? That's their stuff, and they can sell it or they can give it away. But what I'm saying is about going fast on these hub motors. Now you need better cells. You know, you need something like these. Not necessarily, but you're gonna need something like, you're gonna need some cells. You're gonna need some really good cells. Cocoa Biscuit already know what this one is. But you're gonna need some cells, and you're gonna need a few of these in parallel, not just 6, not 8. You're probably gonna need about 10 parallel. Okay. Cause what's that gonna do? That's gonna add you your range. That's gonna give you a range, and then it's gonna give you a discharge amp. You know what I mean? And that's another thing to get more wisdom out of this e-bike stuff, is to get data sheets. If you don't have the data sheets, go on some of the YouTube channels like Mr. E. He covers a lot of stuff about powerful lithium batteries, or P42As, P45Bs, P50Bs, Samsung 50Es, Samsung 50S. They cover a lot about those, and they tell you a lot about discharge amps and everything, you know. So there's a lot of videos you can actually get some type of knowledge from, you know. And, you know, I'm not the guy here that's going to tell you about or complaining or cussing everybody out because they trying to go fast, but they want to go fast on a budget. Okay. And some YouTubers get mad at that, you know what I mean? But it's not cheap, for one thing. Like I say, this battery that you see right here is a 500. You don't have to have a huge battery like this, but man, I just wanted the range, to be honest. So, you know, I can just charge this up. I can go to my sister's house, which is 25 miles away from me, traveling at about 60 miles an hour, nonstop. I can do this on this battery now. When I had my 60 and 90 amp hour battery, now my 90 amp hour battery, I didn't test that, but my 60 amp hour battery that's on the Weiss bike down there, I had to keep it around about 40 to 35 to go to my sister's house and back, or I was going to be stuck on the road, which I did already. I had ran it complete. I was a mile and a half away from the house before my battery depleted on me, you know. Hey, listen, if that does happen, Cocoa Biscuit, I'm gonna get my motor. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get my motor, and I'm gonna give my family the rest of the money to, you know what I'm saying, for Christmas and stuff like that. But so that's the thing that I'm hoping to get. And that's the reason why I'm trying to fix this battery, the way I am, so I can, I don't have to worry about it no more. And I don't have to worry about it, so rubbing my pedals, anything like that, you know, and make sure it is dirty, like I said. So, like I was saying, it just, and another thing, before I get off this live session, it's almost like the car, like, the big three: motor, controller, battery. Same thing like a car, you got your heads, intake, cam, all that stuff, you can put it in and everything. Like, okay, say for instance, my bike, I have a nice battery, I have a nice controller, but my motor is not up to par. Okay. Well, you can have a nice controller, nice motor, but have a battery that's not up to par. So you see where I'm coming from? Like it's like a mismatch thing here. You know what I mean? Where you have to have all three in that order to get the maximum performance. You know what I mean? So you can't have one of the two. You got to have all three. So same thing. Nice battery, nice motor, but a controller doesn't handle power. So I do, but before I go, guys, oh, Jake, yeah, let me see, got about 6. Oh, damn. Yeah, man, I miss those days right there. Hell, even Facebook Marketplace has gone up. It's got very expensive. I remember buying a 660 Raptor for $800. The motor was out of the frame, but I had a complete motor, complete 660 Raptor for $800. Now you can't even find them for less than $1,500. And when we talking about not even running, like in the condition mine was, they want at least $1,500 for that. It's this stuff that's going up. Cost of living has gone up, and and that's why it's not now. It's not cheap to make a bike go fast now. An e-bike go fast. So I want to talk to you about that. I also want to make a video about using 2 batteries in parallel. And I'm gonna try to base this off an imagination, like gallons of water, some type deal where I can just simulate how these batteries work in parallel, stuff like that, So I want to do that one day. I want to do a video on the components you need to go fast, not necessarily 100 miles an hour, but components to at least go 50 miles an hour. That just start off with 50 miles an hour, because anything go 45 miles an hour, we're going into like the super e-bike territory or a hyper e-bike territory. You know what I mean? Because rarely you see e-bikes going that fast, but it takes, even if you on a razor platform or a standard mountain bike platform or motorcycle platform, either platform you get, you're still going to have to spend some money. If you don't build it yourself, you still going to have to pay that person to build your battery, to hook everything up and all that stuff right there. And if you're going to save a buck a few, if you do it yourself, everything in-house. I'm talking about battery, controller, motor, hooking it up, everything, and so that's why I wanted to just talk to you about that. I wasn't going to do a live session today just because I just didn't feel the motivation to do it. Just feel crappy. Sometimes I feel depressed. You know what I mean? It's every time on videos is not a happy-go-lucky every moment. Every time when I do a review or e-bike ride, you know what I mean? Because we're just as normal as everybody else. And arguments. We have financial problems, stuff like that. So it takes a toll on anybody. Saying that takes them out of their motivation, to do it. So I had to build up that motivation, to come do a live, But it's always been a pleasure to do a live session, especially with y'all that likes me for who I am, doesn't think I'm a jerk or think I'm trying to win Robux or anything like this. I was just playing. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to doing this. I gotta go pick up my son from school, e-bike kid. Now, the reason why I haven't seen him, he fell off his bike at about 15 miles an hour. He was like going slow. He's like normal bike speeds, wasn't crazy fast, and hit a pothole. He fell off his bike and tried to brace himself, and he broke his wrist, both of them. I think he fractured both of them. So that's why y'all haven't seen him lately, because, well, he's in school now. He wasn't in school, but he's in school now. He is really anxious to get back on his e-bike. He did roll his sister bike a couple of days ago. He wanted to try to ride his sister bike because he's gonna, but it's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be maybe this week. He might be getting off the cast. It wasn't that serious, but he might be getting off the cast, and he do have to go through some therapy and everything to get that stuff done. You know what I mean? But anyways, I'm gonna see what time it is. I go pick up my son, and okay, so I'm gonna go pick him up right quick. So yeah, so I do have, like I said, I do have this wire. We're gonna be when I get this angle right. Oh, hey, what's up, Charlie? Man, how you doing, man? So thank you very much for being a member, man. I'm gonna try to get some of those member only videos out so that y'all can, so you can take a look at it, man. Yeah, thank you, Coke Biscuits, man. It was a pleasure talking to you today. I'm sorry to sound like I was selfish, but you know, just talking about, you know, feelings and stuff, you know what I mean? Because, you know, we all humans at the end of the day, you know, rather you locked up in prison or, you know, working hard to provide for your family, you know, we all humans, but, you know, but yeah, we're going to be putting some 6-gauge wire on the controller side so that way we can, oh, you're not human? Oh man, you tripping, boy. Yeah, you tripping. So yeah, I'm gonna do this positive side now. So I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut all this open, and I don't understand how this got cut open. That was so I was looking down on my e-bike and I noticed this the tape was cut. So I was like, what the hell? So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to angle this up too as well. Try not to cut myself and try not to explode. Cause you know what I'm saying, we're dealing with a lot of saying Johnson, what's up? $1,000. Well, to get a decent e-bike with a 35mm controller that'll propel it to about 30 miles an hour for $1,000. I ain't trying to rob nobody, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't in this stuff for the money. That's one thing you gonna know about me. I'm not finna be begging for nobody for no money, man, because every day it is what it is, you know. I mean, a lot like that, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna try to rob nobody. That's what I was trying to say. What? You can get a set of pedals. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're trying to go fast, yeah, you're not gonna get that. You probably can get a, you know, a 5,000 watt hub motor for that much, but no, man, I can get you a decent, you know, like a 30 mile an hour bike. You know what I mean? 48 volt battery. It's not gonna be on 72. Oh yeah, thank you that much. Thank you so much, Daryl, man. I really appreciate that. And that's what I do now. I don't really care about that no more now, man. It was, hey, listen, it did really touch my heart though, man. I get these trolls and just haters in general, man. Just, I mean, it can be a year ago since stuff like that happened, and I still get. That's why I mean, really go on Facebook, man. I even got a group on my Facebook group called E-bike Neighborhood. I just don't be going on Facebook no more, man. It's too much crap going on that stuff, man. So I just, man, I look on my phone. I check my YouTube studio channel out, see who's making comments. Once I finish that up, that's it. I check my email. People want to, you know what I'm saying, write emails to me. I check that out. Other than that, I'm done. You know, man, I used to go on Facebook Marketplace, you know what I'm saying, to check out who's selling. But I can't afford none of that stuff, man. I can't afford none of that stuff, man. They want a lot of money for crap, man, that I have to rebuild the motor, put a new piston in. The only thing that's even doing good is the RC world. You know, I picked up the man, for $800. I got that Creighton 8S, picked up for $800, running, 2 batteries, charger, remote, everything. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's another thing too, man. That is so many e-bikes out there now, man. You can't even count how many companies are making e-bikes from all the way from your standard 36 volts to all the way to your 72 volts now. 90 e-bikes now doing 72 volts. You know, so it's a lot out there, man. But me personally, I'm gonna stick with my DIY because you know why? Because I can go fast how I want to go. I don't have to be, oh yeah, 36 volts. Yeah, man, that's old school now, man. Like they need to put 48. Yeah, 420 volts on the start bar. That's insane. And here I am rocking 84, you know. But I'm way different from start bar though. You know what I mean? I don't have no suspension, nothing like that. But I got 107 horsepower with my e-bike on 84 volts. Yep. It does, Charlie. It does. When he goes 84 volts is really, really expensive, man. Yeah. Oh, you did? You gotta show me, Daryl. You gotta show me. Oh shoot. Let me check out the time, man, because I'm up here running my mouth. I'm up here running my mouth. Oh man. Yes. I had a matter of fact, one of the guys from Temple I built a tummy bike for. He had a scooter too. He had that kind of scooter, and he don't be riding no more because he ride my bike. He riding the bikes that I built for him. He did blow it up. He did blow the QS up. So we have to go with the e-scooters. Now we have to go with the QS 273 on that. But so what are your suggestions? Hey, if you're not really into the speed and you like if you're good with 40 volts, I would just do a 60 or 70, a 40 volt, 60, 70 amp hour battery. And listen, you can, even at 40 volts, if you get a good battery, 40 volts, and put out 200 amps, a 40 volt, 200 amp battery, you can get up to 50 miles an hour. Believe me or not, you can get up to 50 miles an hour on 48 volts, but you got to have a lot of amps, though. That's the only bad thing about it. You got to have the amps. If you don't, you're not going to get that. But I would just do something like a crazy amp hour battery with a high amount of discharge, and you know, and like I say, on 40 volts, it's smaller than 72. 72 gets you way more speed, but you know, 40 volts to get you a decent speed. You know what I'm saying? Not like a 36 volt system. You know. So anyway, guys, I got to go get my son, man. It's been a pleasure talking with y'all, discussing all this stuff with y'all, man. My throat's dry. I'm gonna go and yeah, man. So I'm gonna go and get me something to drink, man. Go pick him up, take my car to the car wash, and I will be working on this. And stay tuned. Listen, guys, don't go nowhere yet. Y'all got to watch Watt Hustle's video. It's going to have me in it. It's going to have Marauder in it. We're going to be doing a speed run on my bike with this battery. Okay. So this battery is going to be in it. I just took it off to fix the discharge cables right here. So like I said, tell y'all one more time, I'm actually fixing this. So I got to take them and turn them up. So it's going to come out this way instead of that way. Okay. So that way it can clear my pedals. Okay, so that's what I'm doing to this battery, and then I have to draw a template so I can send this the template out to Boss Custom Bags, battery, and seats, and he's gonna make me a battery bag for this battery. Okay, guys, but watch on Watt Hustle's video. It's gonna drop at 4 o'clock today. Speed run. It's gonna have his Inoki. It's gonna have the Move can. It's gonna be fun. It's going to be funny. And we did do a speed run, and it's overwhelming. It's actually, we actually broke the speed record. I know that it's not as achievement as it did when we first did the speed run, but you know, I mean, I guess I know how fast my bike goes, so it doesn't really like, you know, excite me like, wow, you know, but we did break it. And that is the fastest the QS273 ever did. I never seen a QS273 go that fast. Okay. So yeah, we can't find it. There's nobody on YouTube that had a QS273 that go this fast. So y'all stay tuned for that video, guys. Okay. And I'm gonna go get my son, and y'all write in the comments on his video. Let me know what y'all think about it, okay? All right, guys. So till next time, I will see y'all later.